Okay, record on this computer. All right. So welcome everybody to tonight's KSHARES presentations. What we do in every one of these presentations every night like this is to make sure that we groom up ourselves to understand everything we need to know about this opportunity. I was so much excited today when I saw Loaded Lady post that testimonials in the group today. That was really huge, and I was so impressed. And I would want every one of us to begin to borrow leave from her, and that's why this presentation is going to be continuous. It's going to be a continuous training process, because I understand that as we are getting started and getting to expand this business here in Africa, in Nigeria, in South Africa, in Kenya, in Botswana, in Swaziland, lot of informations might still be needed. A lot of us will still need to understand how the system works and how we can actually benefit immensely from this program. So that's why our daily presentation is going to be something that we're going to be sticking with almost every night, Mondays to Saturdays. We just have Sundays to rest, but Mondays all through down to Saturdays, we're going to be having it. And thank God, last week, Saturday, we had the company KSHARES actually had their own global Zoom meeting with all participants, all members of KSHARES. And from the meeting, we learned that it's going to be also every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. So we also need to prepare that so that any questions that we can't get answered here in our local Zoom meeting like this, we can always carry it over to the global meeting every Saturday and get to ask the company directly. All right, so tonight I welcome you all to this meeting, this presentation. We also sent out informations and details about this meeting to those that subscribe to kcglambo.com, which is our team website. Those that have been visiting have had to also opt in. So we want to welcome everybody together from South Africa, from Zambia, from Uganda, from Nigeria, from Botswana, all parts of Africa. It's a big family, and we're going to be doing this together every night like this, getting ourselves trained up. So let's quickly go straight to the first aspect of our meeting tonight. Our presentations every day like this is always in two segments. We have the first part, which has to do with this presentation, which I'm about to do. I do this for the first 15 to 20 minutes. Then the second part will now be the open floor, where we would have questions and answer. You can ask us any questions as it relates to KSHARES, and we are going to be available to answer you. This company was launched August 15, 2020. The implication is that by tomorrow, it's likely going to be clocking a month. So that means it's a very young company, very new opportunity, and every one of us have equal opportunity to grow in this business together. We have equal opportunity to make thousands of dollars. We have equal opportunity to make millions of dollars from this opportunity. I'm going to be showing you all the different aspects in which you can connect, yourself to this program and make money from it. So let's take it gradually, one after the other. First of all, what is KSHARES? What is KSHARES? What is KSHARES? All right, so KSHARES is one of the basic unique program designed by the KCG Group, which is a participatory investment and incentive program that solely aims at creating and sustaining the middle class of economic earners. What that implies is that KSHARES is one of the product of this company called King's Capital Global Group, KCG. KCG in itself, it's a multifaceted conglomerate with diverse investment and business platforms extending from Forex to e-commerce, amongst many others. If you should check their website, on the home page of the website, you are going to be seeing the different products that this company has on offer. The first one is the KR, which is like the advertisement part. The second one is KSHARES, which is the one we are going to be talking about tonight. The other one is K-Social, which is coming soon. The other part is e-commerce, which is in terms of K-Market, K-Utilities, and also K-Exchange. All these products are going to be gradually launched into the market by KCG Group. But the first one that is being talked about everywhere around Africa, around the world now, is KSHARES. So KSHARES is actually one of their very first products that they are trying to use to create a big community around itself, so that while they are going to be launching, as soon as they're going to be launching this other platform, they have already set users that will be able to participate and also use this other platform that they will be launching. So KSHARES on its own It's the first product, and it's a product that you can actually, get started with as little as $2. What that implies is that if you decide to be part of KSHARES, you register your account. Registration is free. Registration is 100% free. You can register, for free. That's why if you check below the website, you can see registrations growing almost every day, almost every minute, almost every hour. You understand? But for you to have registered doesn't mean that you are now an active member. What makes you an active member in KSHARES is when you activate your account with $2. So with as little as $2, you have an active account, and that can now plumate you. That can now be the means. That forms a foundation. That's one of the basics for you to now start expanding into the 2 income streams that are available in KSHARES. So that qualifies you now to be entitled to earn either passively or actively in KSHARES. Number 3 is that KSHARES is self-sustainable because it uses an incentive structure that allows you with just $2 to be able to earn from, its 2 income streams, which you are going to be discussing about tonight. So it is self-sustaining because nothing is shared outside daily income, hence there are no sustainability threats. We also refer to KSHARES as something that is a semi-smart contract, but I like calling it smart contract because everything you need to know, all information you need to know about how you're going to earn, what is going to bring the earnings, how you are going to earn, the expected income you are going to get for that day is publicly and openly shown on the main website. What that implies is that if you should check this position, you are going to be seeing the total registrations. You have access to see the total activations happening almost every minute, almost every hour. You also have access to see the subsequent persons, the subsequent people that are going to be on the ranks that you are. We're going to be talking about the ranking in the course of the daily passive earning. You also get to see the live activations that are happening for a day within a 24 hours period. So this publicly shows you everything. For example, if I should refresh this, that side is showing 172. Let's see what's going to be showing right now. You can see it has gone to 175 just within the space of just 2-3 minutes that we just started this presentation. So per time it updates. You'll see that this side, everything on this side keeps updating per time. So it's openly seen. Everything you need to know about how you earn, what you earn is there. Number 5 is that it provides, KSHARES works with a system called revenue sharing. Revenue sharing means that everything that comes into the system in forms of activation, basically in form of activation every day, it is distributed also back to all active members, of this community. So what that implies is that it's for you to be an active member of the community and also sharing from the daily income pool of the company, you need to be, an active member, and you also earn from this revenue sharing system of the company. The good side and the best part is that this company also provides for daily withdrawals. So as you are earning every day, you can also place your withdrawals every day. So let's quickly jump into the main meat of our presentation tonight, which has to do with the income streams. How can you make money? Where do you make money? How do you make money from KSHARES? Number 1 is that you can earn passively through the daily revenue sharing. And number 2 is that you can earn using the 10-level deep referral earnings. I know in our group earlier today, one of our top leaders in this company from South Africa was sharing to us how she started up with $2 just within a week. She grew $2 to way over $40. I was trying to do, let me quickly punch my calculator. I was trying to do the calculation earlier today, and it's really huge, making 40, you started with $2 and you're making, that's the capital. The capital invested is $2. Making 40 divided by 2 times 100%. That is 2,000% as was made in just a week. And we're going to get to that side. You're going to see how you can make crazy income from KSHARES alone. I was discussing with some of my, prospects earlier today in my other group that if you can just dedicate yourself to only KSHARES for the next 2 months. Don't do any other program. Don't promote any other program. Just ensure you promote only KSHARES for the next 2 months. I bet you where you are going to find yourself financially, what we are going to be making from this opportunity within the next 2 months. You yourself, you will be amazed. You're like, how can $2 give me such an enormous, income, with just a little penny of $2? And all that we're going to be learning in the course of this presentation tonight. So first of all, you heard from this company from the daily passive revenue sharing side of it. This side means that on every day, the company factors in all activations that are being done on its platform. A lot of persons will want to ask, how does this company make money? KSHARES basically make money from activations. There's no long and too short about it. Activations every day is like the daily income of this company. So for you to earn on a daily basis, you need to understand that you need to qualify yourself. You need to qualify yourself to be able to earn from this revenue sharing every day. And what qualifies you to earn is just two conditions. Number one is that your active direct referrals. That means people you can refer to this program qualifies you, to be on one of the ranks, and also qualifies you to earn on one of the ranks. And number two is what we call the active global team. This active global team is not your own doing. What I mean by that is that this work using a process that is called a straight line matrix. Let me quickly type that out. So the global team fills up using what we call a straight line. A straight line matrix structure. Okay, so what that means is that, let's say, for example, you are just registering today and you activated your account with $2. You are on position number 1 on the queue. Let's say another person now picks up the opportunity and also register. Let's say the person is in China, that person becomes number 2. Let's say another person in India decides to also register, that person becomes number 3. So as you are number 1, you will naturally, in fact, you will just keep seeing this global team part of your back office consistently growing, because all activations that comes in the company after you continuously fills this straight line. So you consistently be seeing your active global team growing on its own without your own interference. So that is the first qualification. This side, it's continuous. It continuously grows using that straight line. It's a straight line structure. It consistently fills up. So all activation that is coming in after you fills this your global active team section. As far as they're activating, it continuously fills up down under you. So in other words, we can say these are like your automatic spillovers that you get from the company without you doing anything. So just by you registering and activating your account, your active global team will keep increasing. It will keep growing actively based on how persons are feeling in registering and activating their account after you have done yours. So the second thing that then qualifies you to earn is that you need to have what we call active direct referral. Active direct referrals here means that people that you also referred using your own referral link of KSHARES and they join the company. So this active direct referral now is what the company also use, what we call, you can also add this using what we call the multiple accounts. If you check your back office, immediately you register an account in KSHARES, under this team section, you have opportunity to create an account or add accounts under yourself. I used to also refer this to, like, maybe you want to buy accounts, you want to buy referrals for yourself. If you don't want to refer or you don't have persons you want to talk with for start, you can always buy referrals using this option of add a new account. So that means if you want to start up like on the starter, you need to have like one direct referral. If you want to get yourself up to the agent, let's say your total active global team has gone to like 40, you want to get yourself to the agent so that you can be earning more, you need to add what? 2 more persons to this one to make it 3, or you just create 2 more accounts under yourself to make this 3. You understand? And on it continues to grow from starter agent to builder to bronze builder, gold builder, and up to the last level, which is the grand ambassador. So now the question is, okay, if I now have my active global team and my active direct team qualifications met, what do I earn? How much do I earn? You need to take note of this first section of your backup, which is called total income. On every rank level, there is a maximum you can earn. on that level. That means you consistently earn every day until you have gotten to the maximum of that rank level that you are. You understand? You also need to note that if you started on starter, let's say in the morning, and by noon, let's say before the end of the day, you already found yourself on supervisor, immediately you will start earning for that supervisor level that you ended up the day on. And that is what is going to be your, income, your daily earnings continuously until maybe you've also gotten to another level manager and continue to scale up yourself and upgrade yourself on and on like that. But let's quickly look at what do you earn? What do you earn? We're doing this calculation in our group earlier today, and a lot of persons still get this mixed up. So I will just be much more practical with this in this sense. So let's look at it. If you should check on the website now, don't forget I told us that it's like a semi-smart contract. Let's say this is 175. If I should refresh this, let's see what the current activations growth is. Let's see. Okay, this is showing 176. So that means $352 has come into the company today as like the total income of this company today. So we have 352. All right, so let's say you are now on you just got started and you immediately found yourself, let's say, on the supervisor level, which is this 3% level. Okay, let's even start. We can use any percentage. Let's say we are on the starter level. You are going to be earning how much today? Total income, let's say it still stops at this. Definitely the activation is going to get up than this. I'm just using this as an example so that you know how much you earn and why you are earning what you are earning every day. So 352 already is in times 0.5 for those that are on starter level divided by 100. 1.76 is now going to be what is going to be shared to everybody on this starter level. So if your rank is showing starter for today now, that means you are going to be sharing where's the calculator again? All right, so you are going to be sharing 1.76 divided by, the company is going to be dividing this 1.76 divided by 155. 155 persons are on the starter level. So everybody on the starter level tonight, if this activation doesn't grow more than this before 00 GMT, 00 GMT in Nigeria is around 12 a.m. In South Africa is 1 a.m. In Ghana is I think 11 p.m. Just work that around with your local time, 00 GMT. So you are going to now be seeing $0.011 credited to your back office. So that means today you are going to be earning 0.01 if the activation still ends on at just 174, which is the 176, which is the 176, which is $352. That means if the activation doesn't increases more than this, which would likely not happen. By the time you refresh this, in fact, before you sleep tonight, before 00, you might have even seen it grown over 200 activations coming in today. So it keeps growing, and that determines what you earn for the day. So let's say, for example, you are also on the supervisor level. That means what you are going to be earning is 352 times 3 divided by 100. So everyone that is on the supervisor level now are going to be sharing $10.56. So how many persons are on that level? We have 59 divided by 59. So everybody that is on the supervisor level, if the activation doesn't increases more than this before 002, they're going to be getting 17 cents credited to their back office. So you continue to earn that based on the rank you are until you've gotten to the total income accrued to that level, to that rank. You understand? So you continue to get that until you get up to the maximum income for that rank level. You understand? So that's why I also used to explain with this chart for us that your earnings tends to increase based on how activations are increasing in the company on a daily basis. Look at this scenario that, okay, let's say if the total activations for the day ended up at 2.27 every minute, 16.2 every hour, 388.8 every 24 hours. That means those on supervisor levels will even have more income to share. You understand? Let's say now the activation now grows to like in a minute, we are having like 10 activations happening in a minute. Look at what we're going to be having. Those on starter will have even more income to share. Those on agent will have more. Builder will have more. Bronze builder will have more. Everybody on the rank will be earning more. because the activations for that day has increased. So any day you see that your earnings shoot up, that means the activation for that day increased. Any day you see that your earnings dropped a little bit, that means the total activation that came in globally into the company for that day also reduced. So that's how this daily passive earning, works. So for those that don't like to do anything, you just want to earn passively, you can also use this as strategy. I explained this in a video. If you check on our YouTube channel, you'll see the video. I'm going to also drop this channel also too. This is it, how to earn $5 to $100 passively using this explanation that I have here, working with like a $50 account. So with that, you can spread it around. If you have like $1,000, you can use this to work out how many accounts of $50 you need to open, like this in $50 account structures, 25 accounts under it, and you activate them. This explains what you tend to earn. If you are starting like $1,000, you can be making up to like $4 to $10 every day. If you're starting with like a $500 and you set it up using our strategy, you can be making between $2 to $5. If you're starting with like a $2,000 investment passively, you can be making between $8 to $20 every day. It all depends on how you get it all depends on the funds you have at your disposal and what you can afford. You understand? So that's how that works. So that's basically about the passive earning structure of this company. So it's so sustainable and allows us to build with the comfort without stress. So once you earn up to $15 also every day, you can make withdrawals and get paid within some few hours. It will have been credited to your wallet and you can do anything you want with that. So the second income stream is these 10 level deep referral earnings. I love this side a lot because this is where the bulk of the fast money comes in from. So for those of us that have been in the group and been asking, how can you turn $2 to $40 in just 1 week? This is how it is possible. What this implies is that on everybody, the best part of this opportunity is that it's just $2. An average person who wants to earn online can afford that. So you can have close to 1,000 hundreds of direct referrals under yourself. Let's just work out, a simple mathematics. Let's say, for example, you have 100 direct referrals that activate their accounts with $2 each. That will be 100 times 2. That is $200. Out of this $200, the company is going to pay you 10% of that instantly, times 10 divided by 100. So instantly, you make $20. So a lot of the times I just target getting at least between 50 to 100 referrals every day because everybody can afford $2. There's nobody, that wants to that is serious about any online that can't make, $2. You understand? So if you want to pay any $20 every day, very simple. Just refer 100 persons every day. They activate the account with $2. You get your $20 instantly credited to you. The beauty of it is that it doesn't stop there. Let's say, for example, now, each one of these, your maybe 100 or 50 direct referrals also decide to be referring persons too. You also get 5% of all activations, that they bring into the company. So for example, if 100, you had, let's say, okay, your direct referrals are 20. This 20 also refers, 10 each. That is a total of 200. And they now activated the account each with $2. That is 400. On this 400, on this level, you are going to be getting 5% of this paid also to instantly to you, which is $20. Don't forget that their direct referrals also to be getting 10%, which is $20 consistently. So we now looked at it from, the way the company also break it down. Let's say, for example, you now have an active team, or you created your own WhatsApp group and you started working with your team, and every one of them start duplicating 10 by 10 down 10 levels. The implication of it is that on your first level, you are going to be getting $2. If this 10 also does the same work you are doing by also referring 10 person, at least there's nobody that would not have 10 person that can afford $2 within their contact reach. If they do that, that means your second level, membership base will have increased to 100. On these 100 times 2 activations, you are going to be getting 5% of every one of this activation, which is $10. If this 100 also goes down to duplicate the process by referring one person each, that is 10 times 100 gives 1,000. On this level, you earn 4% of all activation of this 1,000 persons, which gives you what? $80. If they also go down again to do the same duplication, they keep duplicating down and downwards like that. It keeps getting up to level 7, where you're making $100,000. Gets to level 8, where you're making $400,000. Get to level 9, where you're making $4 million, and get to level 10, where you're making $20,000. So this is one income that you just can't afford to joke with. You can't afford to joke with. So let's quickly round up with the way the system also structure itself for sustainability. For every $2 activation that is done in KSHARES, 7.5% of it goes to, to passive earnings, 25% goes to 10 level deep earnings, and 7.5 goes to the company as reserves, website maintenance, and also upgrades. You understand? Somebody was asking me what this is for. These results could be advertisement, because sometimes you tend to be seeing a lot of adverts from K-shares. You spend on that. Website maintenance, because at time you will see that they keep working on stuffs on the website. Like, we didn't have this counter before. We just had just 1, 2, 3 tabs, just these 2, 3 tabs. Today we woke up to seeing this. So that means per time they are consistently working on, stuffs on the website. And also, if you check it too, there are several things too coming up on KHARES. Check your back office, you'll be able to see, some stuffs on, as the advertisements start popping up. You can, as once KHARES launches, you can also advertise your own program right here, in your back office. If you also check this section of the library section, you will also see that aside you activating your account and being a member and making money, you also have resource materials that can also help you to in your marketing approaches, in your leadership skill, self-entrepreneur, building your business, enlarging, expanding your business. You have all these materials based on the level, based on the rank you have achieved. So for example, I am on, this account is on manager now. That means this account is qualified to, download this material. Okay, no, this is just for brand ambassador. I'm going to look for the manager, any material that has manager in it. Okay, like this, content rules. This material, I can download it, read. It's part of the benefit of being, a member of KSHARES. The forum also too is available for persons who also want to discuss with fellow KSHARES participants. There's always that discussion section too. You can discuss. If you don't want to use the global Telegram group, it's all there. If you also want to chat directly with the company, you see all the companies, Facebook, Twitter, their WhatsApp, the Telegram, where you can also join and participate, in case you have any support issues. And also there's a live chat, option too for all of our support issues. If you have any issues, you can always chat with one of these online chat, and they'll get it resolved for you on time. If you don't want to use that too, in our back office too, there's a support section that you can create tickets, send tickets to them, and within some few hours, you'll be responded to and replied. So that's basically the beauty of this platform. It makes us to have, that sense of belonging, that we have something that all of us can tend to work with for a very, very long time to come. This slide is available on the website for us to download. If you check on the homepage of the website, you'll see it right here. You can download it and also study it personally for yourself. If you have any question, you can always feel free anytime, to ask us, and we will always be available, through our WhatsApp group also to provide answers and to get things solved. I hope these few explanation details have been able to at least make you understand some stuff about KSHARES, and you are well groomed the more, you are more enlightened the more. So let's open the floor for questions. Before then, I think my partner is available. Prince of Wealth. Welcome, sir. Are you there, sir? Prince of Wealth there? Okay. Okay, sorry. Let me.
Okay, you had me on mute and you were asking if I was here.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Okay, you have done wonderfully well as usual. I am more than excited with this opportunity, and each day I sleep and wake up, I actually see a very bright future in K-shares, and that's all I can say. For those who has eyes, they should be able to see far. And for those who have already taken position, I believe you've already started seeing how easy it's going to be to walk through the path of success in this company. So all I can say is thank you very much for making our time to be here. And over time, as we keep working as a team, there is nothing that is not achievable, and success is inevitable. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So let's throw the floor open to our leaders here. Let's see if we get anybody to ask or see anything. Please, if you want to talk, just let me quickly give us the option to unmute ourselves. I'm going to try and also mute back now and then allow participants to unmute. All right. So if you want to say something, just raise up your hands and you can unmute yourself. Yeah, let's get talking. Balaba. Anyone? Any questions?